Hey guys, it's Kristen. Welcome to At a Bar Called O'Malley's, where we will discuss all things pop culture related, life related, letting me be the bartender that I no longer am, even though deep down I'm a bartender forever. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride.
At a bar called O'Malley's.
And hello, everybody. Welcome. Episode number 3 here at a bar called O'Malley's. And look who we have here, folks. We have Mo and we have Tucker. Well, how do you say your name again? Last name?
Contalones.
I make them say it first because I can't never remember it. So here's another set of my favorite regulars. They were my Friday night regulars, right?
Yes, Friday night.
You guys would come in, and what would you see? Sitting right on the bar in front of you as you walked up the ramp.
Bud Light.
A tall Bud and a tall Bud Light.
Yes. And may I also say, though, the bar called O'Malley's, if you think about that song,
Yep.
it's one of the most depressing songs in the world.
Well, no, it's because they realize that it's really they want to be together.
No, they want to leave each other, and then they went, oh, well, I guess I'll get stuck with you.
Fine. Fine. Yeah, I know, but that's not why I like that song, Tuck. I like that song because it says Bar Called O'Malley's.
It has a nice rhythm to it that you don't realize that the song is, like, depressing.
Fine.
But, I mean, I understand why you like it.
Right. And like
It's all what you make
we
it.
discussed how the fact that I remember hearing it for the first time in the car with my family and we had never heard it. And when he sang that line, we all like lost our minds because it was so cool because it was our name. And then for the rest of my life since 1979, I think that song came out the year that Mark was born. Hey, babe, why don't you say hello to everybody?
Hello, everybody. How are you?
We're good.
Fantastic.
Where are you? Where's your little circle? Where are you in the little, like the monkey in the middle? Where are you? There he is.
There he
Hey, everybody. How are you?
There he is.
Sorry, I was just dealing with a couple things over here,
Little
but we're good to
technical
go.
difficulties. So I reached out to these two and said, come hang out with me because this is what I'm doing now. And turns out they live like a mile from me and we didn't know it, which is pretty awesome, wouldn't you say?
You could probably hear Tucker when he's outside from here.
Yeah. What are you doing outside that I might hear you doing?
Talking, laughing.
Just being me.
Talking,
Just
laughing,
being you.
yelling.
Just being me. And
Yeah, I'm sure people could say that about me as well.
you yelled at me many a times to be quiet at the end of the bar.
Well, not at the end of the bar, at the end of the night. Because the more tall buds I gave you, the louder the volume went, which is fine.
And
that's
that's
what
pretty bad coming from somebody who's already at a 9 with anything that happens. Like, I'll be down here and she'll stub her toe and the whole fucking neighborhood hears it.
Well, it's a good thing I live on a cul-de-sac and the people next door are old and deaf.
And louder than you.
And I don't give a shit about the guy on the other side because he's a dick.
Oh, and I love the fact that when you drove down the street, the right-hand side said 12, the left-hand side said 22, the
Right.
right-hand side said 32, the
Yeah.
left-hand side
Isn't
said
that
50.
weird?
I
Like
go,
every-
wait a
Doesn't make
minute,
any
they're all
sense.
numbers, they're all even numbers.
They're all even numbers and they're all like 2, 42, 52, 62. Like I'm 52. Yeah, it's weird, right?
Mo goes, it's going to be on the same side. I go, look, both sides have a 2 on it. She goes, oh yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a little strange, but we enjoy it. I like my little cul-de-sac. When we looked to buy here, we were like, oh my God, this is so cool. Like the yard out back is great. And I don't know, cul-de-sacs are nice. Jason used to go out and ride his bike and scoot around and
It's better
shoot
than
hoops.
chasing the kid on the street because the cars are going to hit him.
Well, yeah. Luckily, when remember they went around Tewksbury a few years ago and put dead ends on all the streets that were dead ends that they hadn't in forever. So we did that. We used to have so many people come down here and think they could cut through. But Tewksbury has very few cut throughs
They don't
from
have many.
Whipple to 38.
No.
Like
Right.
sometimes when because where we are, well, it's probably easier for you because you're a little further, but where I am, it's like, I just want to like cut through to get to 38 to go to Market Basket. I don't want to have to go all the way this way or all the way that way. Well, whatever. It's fine. First world problems, right?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Yeah, it is what it is.
So yeah, so Mo and Tech, we come in on Fridays every once in a while.
Or
It's
every week.
fabulous. Or every week. Yeah, it really was every week.
it really
It
was.
was pretty
But guess
much.
what? They haven't been in since my last night.
No, we used to go there waiting for Paul and Billy Brinklow to show up and Paul Wild after the
Right.
kids played basketball.
Yep. Yeah.
When summer we weren't really around as much because of
Well, people, yeah.
Go away in the summer.
Exactly. Unlike me, who would work, but that's fine.
Or you're just outside. Not
Or you're just outside more and like grilling or
right.
having cookouts and not sitting at the nines. But yeah, I miss it. But that's why I'm doing this, and I'm going to make everybody come in. We should have had like Gino and Heidi and everybody come.
Well, you can get them all eventually. Mo actually said, she goes, should I tell her that it should just be you and Paul in here? He goes, you two will stop throwing
That would have
punches
been more
over each other.
entertaining than me.
That would be really funny. He's so nice, though. He's so funny.
Do you remember the first time you met Paul? What I did to you?
Yeah. So, were you? Was
I don't
it,
know if that was the first time. Was
That
it?
was the first time
it was
she
the first
met
time I
Paul.
met Paul because you were like, all right, this guy that's gonna come in. Just ignore him. Just ignore him. Like, don't give him a drink. Act like you don't even friggin' see him. And I was like, oh, fine. Because like normally like if someone says do something like that, like I'll tend to go along with it. He's like the nicest man too. So he was just kind of like sitting there like, okay, maybe she's
patiently
busy.
waiting.
Maybe she's busy. And then finally I just had a break.
Well, no, some guy turns and goes, you got to offer him a beer. He wants one over there. And I go, shut up over there. I had him going. he was sitting there getting all miserable, and she was about to pour me one and not him one.
Oh, and he's just so nice. Like he would never say anything. He would never say boo. He would just be like, thank you, Kristen. Thank you, Kristen. Because like he was easy too. Tall Bud Light, squeeze a bunch of limes in it. That was his thing. It drives you crazy.
We
But
used to
Make
tell
sure
him
you have
NFL.
lime. Make sure you got lime. Make sure you got lime. I go, what do you need the lime
I didn't
for,
even,
you moron?
after the first time, I never even asked him. I just did it. So I was hoping
Yeah.
he was always happy with that. But
Oh, he
yeah.
was always happy. He just needed his limes. It's like, who needs lime in a beer?
Some
It's
people
just
like
a
it.
Corona.
Yeah, still does it to this day. You go,
Yeah.
can I have a Bud Light?
With
And
some
a
limes?
glass of limes on the side, like
Yeah.
a glass, a couple limes. on the
Yeah,
side.
because that way he doesn't have to keep asking every time. And then that's actually helpful to a bartender where like I had this couple that used to come in and they would get the Bud Selects and she would always want lime. So I would take one of the little rocks glasses and
Yeah.
I'd dump a bunch of limes in it and give it to Kathy. And Tom never put her, it was Kathy and Tom. They were Wednesday night regulars. Yeah, he never put them in there, but she always did. And then she would always order their food and ask for a water with lemon and then never drink it. I don't know if she forgot that she ordered it.
Thought it was for someone else.
Water with a lemon, and she would never drink it. It's fine though. But what can you do? So yeah, so this is basically what we're having fun with, and we're just having a good time drinking. I am letting people know that I'm trying a new thing again because I try to find something I've never tried before, and this is called Rebel Hard Coffee. I know you were saying, Tuck, you don't like coffee drinks, but do you like coffee drinks, Mo?
I do.
You do, yes. So anybody that likes those Starbucks coffee drinks or the Dunkin' Donuts coffee drinks,
Are those the ones you bought the other day?
these are the ones I bought the other day. And
How
they're-
is it?
It's really good. It's bourbon caramel latte, and it's got 5% alcohol in it. So it's like caffeine and alcohol. Usually I have a nice little Red Bull and vodka to get my night started since you've been doing this, but this is pretty tasty.
That'll work.
So it's a shake well, serve chilled or over ice. For best taste, drink by date on can. Okay. They were in the fridge. They're pretty good.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't know if you like coffee.
Do you drink like
No.
coffee at all?
No.
What do you
That
do
was
for-
the fastest no I've ever heard in my life.
What do you drink? What do you not drink caffeine? Like how do you?
Oh, I'll suck down Cokes after Coke after Coke, and then I'll go to bed. I don't care.
This is a man after my own heart. I fucking hate coffee. I love the smell of it. I think coffee smells great.
Yeah, like he'll
I
brew
will
me a
not. I
cup
can't
and be
stand
like,
the
"Ugh."
taste
If we
of
go
it.
out
It's
for
gross.
breakfast, he asks for a chocolate milk,
Yes, chocolate milk.
a strawberry frap, someplace.
Oh my
depending
God.
on where he is.
Yeah, where can you get a strawberry frap for breakfast? Tell
well,
me.
at the old Friendlies, you could.
No,
I
wasn't
know,
there a
but now
breakfast
it's like-
place you used to
there
go
was
to? In Lynn or something like that.
no, in Lynn, that was I would just get whatever it was, but when I left, I would get a root beer.
Root beer doesn't have caffeine though.
Well, I know, but I don't need the caffeine. Have you ever seen me? I'm already hyped up as it is.
That
I
is
really
a
don't need
true
caffeine on top of it.
story. True.
I have
story.
enough. I have enough energy, anyways. Well, except when I get home and there's the couch and I fall right to sleep. But when I'm out and about, I have plenty of energy.
That was a true story.
I don't need the caffeine to get me going.
That's true. Okay. But do you drink coffee, Mo? Like
do.
hot coffee, iced coffee? What are you thinking?
Both. I
Yeah.
like hot coffee in the morning.
In the morning, and then during the day you get
The
iced
afternoon,
coffees?
I might get a nice coffee. Yes.
Perfect. Yes. See, this is why we get along so well.
Most
I
of
am
the
the
time, I
same
only
way.
have it in the morning, but in the summer, I like an iced coffee in the afternoon. But the morning, it has to be hot, no matter how hot out it is.
Oh
It
yeah,
has
in the
to be hot.
summertime I get hot coffee in the morning, but then if I'm on my way to work or if whatever, yeah, then it's always iced. I never order a hot coffee at Dunk's or anything. Or Perfectos. I always get I love Perfectos.
A little bit of administrative business for a second.
Ruh-roh.
All right, so we had a very difficult way to tip before, and I've had a couple of people say, hey, I tried to, and I gave up because it sucks. It's too hard. New website, www.tipkristen.com. If you've ever wanted to give Kristen the tip, this is the way you can do it. PayPal, Venmo, any way you want. It's all right there.
You can't say stuff like that around Tuck.
TipKristen.com.
And it doesn't matter that his wife is sitting to the other side of me.
You can also send us a message directly from the website. You can download the latest podcast as well. I just wanted to put that out there. TipKristen.com. We accept PayPal, Venmo, and all major credit cards.
Oh my God, you're such a dork, honey.
I am a married man.
Right?
Like she said, it doesn't
But
matter.
luckily
You hear
she-
that, you go with it.
But yeah, it's you. She's clearly used to it. I've known you long enough to be used to it. That's fine.
All right, challenge number one.
Oh, ding, 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 ding. He's going to make me.
Challenge song
Try to
number
stump
one, and
me.
then we're going to move along. We're not going to stick on them. We're going to do one and then move on.
One and then move on. Okay.
You ready?
Do you want to explain to Mo and Tuck what the
I think it's pretty
game is?
self-explanatory.
Okay.
They listen to an episode. I play a song that Kristen has no clue what it is, and she's got to guess.
Oh, before you go, I gotta say, the fact that you pulled Barbara Streisand and Barry Gibbs out of your butt, I have no clue how you did that the last time.
Did you not then listen to the fact that I've been obsessed with Barry Gibbs?
Well,
since
I
was
heard that
5?
part, but the fact that you
Well, first when you said Barbara Streisand, I was like, she doesn't know what she's talking about.
I think I'm going to confuse her on this first one.
You think?
You ready?
Sure.
Make a list, baby. Make a list of the things I'll do for you. Ain't no risk now. Let my
Player. Right? Did I get it wrong?
You got it wrong.
No, I did. Oh, I'm thinking Baby Come Back by Player. Hold on. I have to think about it.
Oh, wait. Should I give her the wrong sign? You want to hear it again? Maybe I have it listed wrong. Now you got me worried that I have it listed wrong.
make a list, baby. Make a list of the things
Oh, it's Ambrosia.
Okay. You're on the right track.
Biggest part of me?
We'll give you half credit. According to Google, it's called I Keep Forgetting.
What?
Ambrosia, I Keep Forgetting. So that's what I have. You could yell at iTunes. That's straight from iTunes. So
I definitely.
I thought it was Michael McDonald.
No. I keep forgetting it's Michael McDonald.
Oh
That
no,
song.
you do have the. I'm sorry, I did pull the wrong one down. You are right. You're correct. I'm wrong. I'll give myself the wrong.
So wait, so Ambrosia,
Yep, what you said. Yep,
biggest part of me.
yep. I messed up. See, even I mess up from
So
time to time.
So now
Maybe
I know
we're
what the
making
next
him
song
nervous.
is.
All right, do you want to just do the next song then? All right, fine.
do it.
Because I fucked up.
I keep forgetting by Michael McDonald.
All right.
Dumbass.
See, even I,
The Great and Powerful Oz.
Right.
the man behind the curtain,
Yeah.
The Great
Pay
and
no attention
Powerful
to the
Oz.
man.
pay
behind
no
the bar.
attention to the man who just fucked it up.
Baba Bodri.
Now back to you.
All you need is a flying monkeys.
Right? So yeah, wow. I actually misspoke. That's okay. I can't win them all.
Oh, you got it right.
No,
He
I
was
said
wrong.
player. It wasn't player.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
Ambrosia.
Do you every now and then we go on and I'll put stuff in on Pandora.
Yeah.
And you get some wild people come back.
Yeah.
And the latest one has been Christopher Cross.
Sailing. That one?
Well, I don't know if you know Matt Hurdle.
Matt Hurdle.
He's one of my buddies.
Okay.
And his father left him a Saab. So me and him are driving in the Saab one day. and I'm convertible.
Oh boy.
And I got a cowboy hat on and I find the father's CDs.
Yep.
And I went, I gotta
Ooh.
do this. And I put it in. And in comes Christopher Cross sailing.
Yep.
Now we got two guys
In the car.
in
one
the
with
car.
Cowboy
hat on.
with
Listen
the
to
top
the
down.
sailing with the top down.
Where were
What
you, where were
was
you?
everyone thinking that we were doing? And I went, we got to go home and see our wives.
That sounds just about something he would do, Mo. Just saying. That's okay. Yeah, whatever happened to Christopher Cross, I wonder.
I don't know what happened to him. He had like 3 or 4 good songs too that you would sit back and listen to and be like,
he won a bunch of Grammys in the early 80s with that terrible perm that he had, but whatever. He could sing.
I couldn't tell you what he looked like.
Or I could tell you exactly what he looked like.
You probably had posters of him on your wall.
No. I didn't think he was cute. I just remember what he looked like.
Who was the other one? Not Ryan Leaf. He was a quarterback. Who was the guy that was the big girls fan? All the girls liked him.
Back in the day, Sean Cassidy?
You're asking the wrong
Not Sean
person.
Cassidy.
David Cassidy?
He was on all the team beats. He disappeared with Chrissy McNichol. He'd be with Chrissy McNichol and him were on everything.
Scott Baio.
Scott Baio?
I don't know. It wasn't Scott Baio.
Yeah, I
I
don't
can't
know.
think of his name. He's on like the top 10 list now, doing all the background stuff on the top 10 list. Leif Garrett.
Oh my God. Leif Garrett.
Leif Garrett. That's what it was.
Yeah.
He had wavy hair.
Yeah. He had like Farrah Fawcett hair.
Yeah.
And then he almost killed his best friend in a car accident. Do you remember that behind the music? The Leif Garrett behind the music on VH1?
No, but VH1 doesn't show videos anymore either.
Nobody does.
No.
The fact that they still make videos is mind-boggling to me. Did you know they still make
There are
videos?
reality shows on those.
Well,
MTV hasn't played music in 25 years.
Well, they have one station that's just epic videos, and I've never heard one of those songs in my entire life.
Country artists still make videos, which I know.
They still make videos, yeah.
Right. But like random like bands, not that there are any random current bands that I actually give a shit about, but because music kind of sucks right now, which is why I listen to a lot of like yacht rock and 80s and...
You can't put yacht rock on. It's not on there.
On what?
Pandora.
Well, yeah, then don't get Spotify.
Oh,
I'm obsessed with Spotify right now. For real. It's so...
Do you know what else is available on Spotify?
This podcast?
A bar called O'Malley's is also available on Spotify.
That
Just
is a
thought
true
I'd
story.
remind you.
Yes, true story, babe. So why don't you hit me up with another couple of songs?
You want another one?
I need redemption. I screwed up the first one.
Yeah, I need redemption as well because I fucked
Clearly
up.
didn't list them properly.
I didn't.
You didn't leave enough space.
The problem is
between songs.
I this is like a 10-part process of getting them from where I'm getting the music and then getting it into my board. Mm-hmm. All right, so you ready for the next one?
Showa.
You're so lost when it sets you free. They say once in your life you find someone that's right.
You actually know the words too?
Let Me Love You Tonight by Pure Prairie League.
Good
See,
job.
and this is why I, was a bartender until I was 46 years old. Because if I knew anything about anything that mattered.
Yeah, but you're only 40.
Aw, thank you, Tucker.
I will run
wish.
for president someday.
You will.
Yes, I will.
I'd vote for you. But we don't talk politics on this
No,
show.
I'm not going to even talk politics when I run for
You didn't say
president.
president of what?
Oh, president of what? That's true. You can be the president of the
Kristen fan
Kristen
club.
fan club.
I'm already the president of the Moe's.
Oh, there you go. You can be the vice president because Mark's probably already the president of my fan club.
He-
They wouldn't let me in the fan club.
What are you talking about?
No, I applied. Yep,
Yeah,
they
did
sent
ya?
me away.
Rejected.
He said, see ya. See ya. I don't know. You're so crazy. So what else is going on since the last time I saw you?
Just living the dream every day.
Are you?
Living the dream every day. You go to work, come home. Go
Yeah.
to work, come home. Go to work, come home.
Yeah, that's the dream I live
That's
every day,
it's
too.
not,
It
it's not that good.
sucks.
It's not a good dream, but I didn't
Trying
say
to
it
get
was
back
a
to
great
normal.
dream.
Yeah.
Yeah, waiting for everyone to get back to normal.
Yeah. Have you guys been vaccinated?
I got one. She got one.
I have one.
When's your next one? A couple weeks?
June 4th.
Did you get what flavor?
Moderna.
Moderna. Did you get a headache?
Nope.
No? What about you? What'd you get?
I got Pfizer, and I go Tuesday for my second.
Yeah.
I just
got,
had soreness
Yeah.
in my arm. That was it.
Yeah. I got mine.
Otherwise,
the first one on April 9th and the second one on April 30th. I got Pfizer flavor.
I got knocked the fuck out is what I got.
Yeah. Mark.
Did you get the Pfizer?
No. He got the J&J.
I got Johnson & Johnson. If I was going to do it, it was a one-shot deal, and I didn't want to have to go back. And I got it at 2 o'clock on a Sunday.
Poor guy. He was
And
out of
then
work
I was
Monday
like, I
and
get home,
Tuesday.
I'm like, fucking, this is nothing. All these little sallies, and fucking this doesn't hurt at all. And then about 9 o'clock at night, I was like, oh, I'm not really feeling that
really
good.
feel
I'm going to
that
go
great.
lay down. And then she wakes me up at the next morning at the crack of dawn saying, are you okay? I'm like, really cold, and I
Can
was
you
shivering.
turn the fan off and put another blanket on me,
So
please?
you like piled blankets up on me,
freezing.
and all day I left the bed twice to pee, and then
He
I
was hot,
came
He
back.
was cold. He was hot. He was
Oh
cold.
no, I was hot. I wasn't hot at all. I was freezing all day, and then at like 6 o'clock, somebody turned hell on, and it was just a
Yeah.
fucking furnace, and it was ridiculous. So the first 2 days I've ever called into work, but I did prepare that I
he
did
did
put
tell
myself
them
on the
that
list. Like
I
I'm
may
a
not be
Sally, and
in.
I might not be in. So
But no, you. There was,
Everyone's saying different things with the second. Some people it affects. Some people it's.
yeah, like
Some people are just tired. Some people are like that, like down and out. And
I was convinced that it was going to knock me, but it really didn't. Like I was tired, but I didn't, because I know people that had the Pfizer and the second one, and they felt like, after like 12 to 14 hours, they just felt like they were going to die, like just achy, feverish, freezing, just gross. And then all of a sudden, boom, after like 14 hours, it was done.
yeah, it's gone.
Yeah, that's what I heard. It was 12, 14 hours later, you're fine.
I just
Whatever
want
is.
it to get back to normal. I did it not because my cousin and her husband, whose children I now watch, like they weren't like you have to. They were just like, great that you're getting it. But like my whole family gets together every summer, and we didn't last year, so now this year we can all be together because everybody's been vaccinated. That's all I'm looking at.
I did it basically just so I can go out and not get told I can't do something.
Right, exactly.
I just want to go out and have fun. That's all.
Right.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, it's a true story. Like I mean, I don't know how, because when I asked you if you guys had been in to the nines, like I know that they had started to like sort of let people sit forward and like reach across the bar
Well,
and
we
that kind of
sat forward
stuff.
last night.
Right, they had started doing that, but I don't know if it's
Yeah, I don't know. We haven't.
Because
if they've
God
taken
knows,
the partitions down or anything like that.
God knows you can't get it when I'm like this. But if I turn like this,
Right,
you can get it.
right. You could get it if I reached across the bar to give you a beer, but so I had to run around.
And hand it to me.
And hand it to you.
But
But other places had different rules. Like other 99s were doing it differently. Other restaurants in town were doing it differently. And I was just like, ugh. Like I loved my job, but I didn't love it.
well, the Jade wouldn't give you fruit with the Mai Tai.
You can't have fruit because of COVID?
Because of COVID.
I guess
They
not.
wouldn't give you real plates in the beginning either when they first opened.
Really? God, I haven't been
Paper
in the Jade in
plates.
forever.
Neither have we because they wouldn't give fruit in the Mai Tai.
What's the point? You have to have your pineapple and your cherry.
I
I
need
said
the
that unless I
pineapple and
bring my
cherry.
own toothpick, I'm not going back.
Do they not even cut the fruit at all? Like there's no fruit anywhere
No
on
fruit.
that bar?
No fruit.
Wow.
Nothing.
Wow.
I don't know. I haven't been back there since
That's
they wouldn't give me
crazy.
fruit on
No,
the
but I
Mai
keep
Tai.
asking people that go there. I'm like, do they have fruit? Because then we'll go back. I'm like, nope, no fruit.
I'm friends with Sarah, who's the bartender there, so maybe I could just send her a message like, let us know when the fruit's back. We'll be in.
I don't know if Sarah's going to be there much longer. I thought I heard she wasn't there anymore.
No, she's still there.
She's still
I
there?
was going to say, she's been there. What would they do without her? Like,
Yeah.
she's been there forever.
I worked at the other guy's house, and he lives in Medford. I had a job there, the one with the big round face. I don't know his name.
The one that lives in Medford with the big round face.
Not the tall guy. Not the tall.
A bartender?
Yeah. He always worked with Sarah.
He would be in there on the on Friday night.
Oh, you're talking about the Jade. I'm like, there was a big, tall guy with the round face. Andrew?
I want to
No,
say
Andrew's the tall.
Andrew's the
thin
tall
one.
one.
The tall,
Excuse
thin
me.
one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who the other one is.
It was Dawn or something like that.
John, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah.
He had the big round face. I walked in his house. He looks at me. We were both looking at each other, but with masks on. He goes,
I know you.
he goes,
That's how we
you live
found
in
out the
Tewksbury? I
plates
go,
were coming
yeah.
back.
He goes, yeah, no, I'm in. He goes, and they pull the mask down. I go, oh, I know you now.
What were you in his house to do?
I was installing phone service.
Oh. People actually still have house phones?
Actually, no, this was the internet.
Oh, okay.
He was getting an internet, a fiber optic line and stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
No, I know, but what do you have in your house?
I have Fios in my house.
Do you?
Yes.
Do you prefer it over Comcast?
Yes, actually, well, because it's faster that I know of.
Yeah.
But I actually had the fight with Comcast, and I had the fight with DirecTV, and then finally I got this one.
Cool.
So man, I've had it ever since.
Yeah, the
And
woman
I'm
that
happy.
we bought this house from had it because she left all her Fios boxes on the porch. So, I mean, I guess we could have it if we wanted it, but I don't know. The cable bill's in your name, babe.
no, I cut them all out and threw them away.
What?
All the file
bills?
stuff.
Oh, you cut out the Fios?
Yeah, I
lines
cut it
and
all and
stuff?
threw it in the trash.
All right.
Yeah, it wasn't yours, so what do you
Right.
care?
She just left it.
Yeah, she had to pay for it.
She left a lot of shit too, Mama. Honey, remember when we did the dumpster thing last
Oh yeah,
year?
yeah. The whole attic was full.
The attic was full of stuff that was like that she just left up there. Weird, right?
Obviously, it's stuff that
Did
she
you
didn't
play
want to
cards
find
with the
out.
people like on the Geico commercial?
No, but it was like fake Christmas tree, Christmas decorations, like letters. Like, wasn't there some like
There was all kinds of stuff.
like legal papers and shit too?
Were there
Oh, yeah.
letters to Cleo?
Right?
Oh, Kay Hanley. She was a piece of. She's so cute. The singer of Letters to Cleo.
I don't know. I just know the name of the band. I don't know the name of
He
the
said
people.
letter. That's what he thought.
I just knew letters to Cleo. I mean,
Yeah.
Hey, you guys up for a head-to-head battle? Just a one-on-one? Who would like to represent the guest? Would it be Tucker or Mo?
I don't know. That's
What are we
kind of a
dealing
silly
with here?
question. What
Probably
are we
Tucker.
dealing with?
All right, so the game is basically where would I go to order this? Would I go to a porn store or a bar? I'm just going to give you a name, and you're going to tell me I'm going to a porn store or a bar.
Okay.
Who would like to play against Kristen?
I'm gonna say it's me and not Mo.
Mo's just going to laugh at us, which is basically all she ever did when you guys
All right,
came
well,
in.
check
Just
out what I
laugh at
have.
the two of us.
Check out what I have now.
That's what I have
All
to
right.
give.
I want to know, how did you do the research for this? Did you watch the movies to find out, or
Well, I do not drink, so I mean that had to be with Google, and the other ones are just
Yeah.
from knowledge.
Oh, babe. You're
All right,
such
so
a-
your
have asked
your name is your buzzer. So if you know, you say your name.
Say your name.
We're just gonna go.
Because we haven't gotten the buzzers yet. We're going to.
Yeah, we are gonna get the buzzers. Apparently, that
buzzers.
is a top fucking priority because it gets mentioned numerous times a week.
We'll do it.
I get phone calls and text. You get those buzzers yet? I was like, no. All right, so your name is your buzzer.
Okay.
Let's see. If I wanted a juicy screw, where would I go for that?
Tucker?
Tucker, what do you say?
The bar.
You are correct, my friend.
Very good, sir.
You knew
All
that.
right.
I did.
If I was going to get laid in Manhattan, where would I go?
Kristen,
Kristen.
the porn store.
Oh, because that would be made in Manhattan.
Yes.
Now I get it.
Get it?
Yeah.
Get it?
If I wanted an Ally McFeel, where would I go?
Tucker.
Tucker.
Porn store.
Ally McFeel. Oh, that's awesome.
That was an awful television show.
Oh, I liked it. It was that time of my life where I was young and
Dancing
stupid.
Baby.
And you like Melrose Place and 90210.
Well, I mean, I am of a certain age, Tucker.
You're 40.
Only. Yeah, thanks.
He's so friendly.
Yeah.
If I wanted pink silk panties, where would I go?
Tucker.
Tucker, go ahead.
The bar.
You are correct. You're actually out to a fucking
Yeah.
surprising lead.
Yeah, he's kicking my butt.
How many questions is this?
4.
4?
Because
Obviously.
No, how many are we doing?
How many
no,
do you
no.
want to go to? Do you want to go to 5? Do you want to go to 10? Tucker's at 3 already.
I mean, how bad do you want to get beat?
I don't know.
I mean,
All
I'll
right.
keep going.
You're-
If I
How bad do you
wanted to screw the bartender, where would I go?
Kristen,
Kristen.
the bar.
To Kristen.
Well, there you go. See, that's why
Give
I
her
have
the
this shirt
tip,
on.
baby.
Best bartender ever. That's why I have that shirt.
And tips go to Kristen.
Yeah. yes. All right.
I'm just trying to
Awesome.
help.
No,
I'm
it's
just
great,
trying to
Tucker.
help.
I love it.
What
Love it.
about there's something going in Mary?
Tucker.
Tucker, go ahead.
The porn store.
I almost said your name. I got all nervous.
You almost called Tucker's
I
name?
almost said Tucker.
You almost called Tucker Mary.
Understandable. Sue Cook, we hope you're not listening.
All right, so I think we'll just play to 5. So
Okay.
if Tucker gets this
All
next
right.
one, Tucker is the inaugural champion.
All right.
Of Drinks of Porn.
Drinks or porn. That's a wonderful
I don't
name.
know. I don't know if that's a thing to be proud of or not. That I'm good at this.
You know,
Hey, you know.
you know your drinks.
I know
You
my
know
drinks.
your drinks.
That's what it
Apparently
is.
I know my porn.
I know my drinks. So when it's not a drink, I know I say it's a porn.
There you go.
If I wanted Beetlejuism, where would I go?
Tucker,
Tucker.
porn store.
Oh my God, what a terrible name for a porn.
Oh, no.
No one ever said they were
Some
good.
of the other ones I have here are terrible.
All right, we'll do that another night. Ooh. All right, well, there you go, Tucker. Look, I don't usually get beaten. You beat me.
I'm sorry.
If I had a
Am
hat,
I, and
I'd
I'm
tip
not
it.
supposed to do that?
No, you can.
Is it like Ben Stein's money?
You're not
Do I
supposed
get
to
your
do
money
that
now?
on our show.
Oh no, people. No, we've never played a game like this where people. Yeah, it's fine.
I said, is it like Ben Stein's money? Do I now get your money?
Now you get my money. Yeah, everybody, tipkristen.com. I'll give all the money tonight to Tucker. All right, babe, that was a good game.
I just wanted to try out the new scoreboard that I built.
Yes, that's
They
fabulous.
were pretty slick.
That
It was
very slick.
fantastic.
Yeah,
I thought so as well.
Because you won or because it looked good?
Well, more because I won.
Is it as fantastic as the next song that we're going to play?
Oh, I don't know. What are we playing?
I don't know.
Me feel fine, blowing the breeze of jazz under my mind.
Summer Breeze by Seals and Croft.
See, this is why I love her. She's smart and knows useless musical knowledge.
And this is useless musical knowledge, too. But now, I'm a season ticket holder to Pat's,
Cool.
and
Good to know.
good to know.
How many
And-
tickets do you get? Do you have extras?
2.
You're my best friend.
Well, you could have went to all the games last year.
Right? Yeah. I have a question about that. Do you still have to pay?
They let people defer if they wanted, right?
You could defer. We already paid ahead of time, so it just rolled over.
Okay, so you just didn't have to pay this year.
I just didn't have to. Yeah, we didn't pay this year. It just rolled over. But so like in the games when there's a snowball and it's freezing cold and miserable out,
Yeah.
up on the scoreboard, it's a big, huge, giant television. If you haven't been down there, you know, if you haven't been there since 1979.
No,
I have never been.
Mark's never been. I've been to concerts.
I have
Well, of
never
course,
seen.
but the big.
Oh,
They
I've
get
been
the
to
big
Patriots
screens.
games too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they get the big
Yeah, yeah.
screen.
Up until when I went to the Bruins with you, I've never been to a professional game.
That is
ever.
true. He had never been to a professional sporting event when I took him to the Bruins in October of 2019.
And I got spoiled the wrong way because now I never want to go back to anywhere else because you got tickets from one of your friends that were 5 seats back behind
It was
the goal.
7 rows behind the
No, it was 5.
It was 7.
Was it 7?
It was
Okay.
7. Yeah. Charlie Silva. You know Charlie.
I know.
I?
You know him. If I point him out to you, you know
Yeah.
him right away.
He's a regular. He's this old house guy.
Yeah, he's one of the brothers.
He was one of the Silva brothers. He was a regular at the Nines before he moved. Because I think he's recently moved. I don't know. I saw him not long before I left, but yeah, he was like, it was the last preseason game of the year, and he's like, "Do you think you and Mark?" Because like, I don't usually go on the weekends. I usually go during the week. I have things going on the weekend.
When we used to go, we used to sit way up. And you'd stand up.
Second to last
you'd
row,
stand
last
up and you
row.
had to stop because we were so high up that if
You were afraid you were
moved
gonna,
quick,
like,
you were just
fall.
going to fall right down.
Second to
awesome.
last row.
Patriots.
Yeah.
games
You
are
had gotten
fun.
up. It was actually kind of funny because you had gotten up and we had 4 seats, so we were only using
Yeah,
2
Charlie
of them.
has 4 tickets, but he clearly we only
and
had
this chick got booted out of a seat she stole.
2. Right, like just
And then she
the
comes
seat
and
jumpers, the surfers.
you're
Yeah,
going
yeah,
going
trying
back
move
to
up.
get
Yeah,
a beer,
trying to
so I'm
move
just
up.
sitting there by myself, and she plops down next to me, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "This is my seat." I'm like, "Unless I'm fucking you, you're in the wrong seat. Like, you do not look like my girlfriend." She's like, "Oh, I must have been mistaken," and she sat in the one next to that. I was like, "That is also not your seat as well."
What if she said that she was going to fuck you?
I was like, "How many beers did Kristen go get? How long do we have?"
That's funny, babe.
You were just dating her at the time. You were just starting to see her. So I mean,
No,
you
we've
had
been
that-
together like a year at that point.
I was trying
No,
to.
it was-
I
we met in
I
the
was
summer.
trying
It
to
was-
help you out.
Yeah.
Honey, it'll be 2 years this year. It was only
Yeah.
a few months at that point.
So, by the way, but the summer, talking about the summer
Yes.
thing, it'd be freezing cold out, and they put the fireplace up on the thing, on the big screen, and they'd be singing the summer wind, and you see everyone in the stands going, like putting their hands up to the fireplace. Oh, man, that would be so
The
cold.
games at Gillette when it was cold, forget about it.
Oh, they'd be absolutely freezing. There were games I didn't want to move because it was so cold.
Yeah, my sister and I ended up at one point.
I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, like my sister and I went one time with our dad and his best friend, and they had 4 tickets, but 2 and 2. They were in different spots of the
Stadium.
stadium. Thank you, couldn't think of the word, and it was like that annoying, like misty rain.
Oh,
It wasn't like rain, which would have been fine. It was like that annoying mist. So we had like the hats on. we got garbage bags. We wore like garbage bags. And we just, they were playing.
Probably the Jets.
Nope, they were playing the 49ers.
At the time, they sucked too. So
Yeah,
it was
like
an awful
it was
game.
several years ago.
It was an awful game.
It was quite a while ago. But like we had a blast. And then the first Patriots game I ever went to was in like 1992. So it was like Old Sullivan Stadium.
Yep.
With like the really shitty metal
bench seats. Oh, yeah.
seats where
Oh,
like
yeah.
your ass froze no matter what time of the
I
year.
was there.
Or you
I
burned
was
them.
there when they were 1-15. Dick
yeah, and then a few
McPherson was
times-
going to be the coach, and I said they're going to be good. And yeah, they
That
weren't.
didn't happen.
No.
Meh. So
was-
are you looking forward to next season now that there'll be a season?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm looking forward to it.
Are you
But-
going to be fired up when you go to the game where Tampa Bay's coming to town?
Oh, TJ, my son TJ can't wait to go to that game.
Yeah.
He's dying.
He's a Tom fan.
Is he?
You know. So
Yeah, I mean, I feel like at this point, like I was never on the I now hate Tom Brady train, like when he left. Because like I feel like as a New England sports fan for my whole life, the last like 20 years, we've been pretty good to us.
Yeah, you can't complain.
So you can't really complain. And like, yeah, I know that we had a lot of like heartbreak growing up with the Red Sox and the Patriots weren't even played on TV. Wouldn't even play the games on TV.
They wouldn't. Home games were not on television.
Right. So I feel like, but I mean, I remember being a kid and like the Celtics did
They were
did
good
pretty well
then.
in the 80s because like my dad was a big basketball guy, so we would always have it on and we would watch it. But
On WBZ Channel 4.
when BZ was 4, now it's
WBZ Channel 4, and they would take the regular television and not show it on TV, and you'd watch the Celtics game.
That's awesome.
Evening magazine would get
Remember that?
postponed for the
For that.
for the Celtics.
For the Celtics. That's hilarious.
Yes, Evening Magazine, and the Red Sox were on Channel 38, and the Bruins were on 38.
Always on 38. Oh, that's awesome. Totally forgot about Evening Magazine.
With Tom Bergeron.
Was it Tom Bergeron or was
He was
it?
one of them. He was one of them on Evening Magazine. He was
Really?
he was one of them, yeah. And then he left and went out to the West Coast, but he was originally one of them.
Okay.
I don't know who the girl was. I don't remember.
Yeah, like it was a blonde lady and then
What was the name of the show?
Evening Magazine.
Okay, continue on.
Okay. I guess he's going to look it up. Because that's usually something that I would remember, but I can picture the woman and the guy. Like it's Barry and Sarah. Right? Barry something.
Barry was one of them, but Tom Bergeron was one too.
Right. But there was a
Barry-
blonde
yeah.
woman.
Yeah.
I think her name was like Sarah.
It was Sarah, you're right. But I think there were two of them. Then there was
Sarah
two.
Edwards?
Might have been Sarah.
Barry Edwards?
I don't know.
What is it, babe? He's looking it up right now. Oh, he hasn't found it yet. Well, no, because yeah.
But now my son makes fun of me because I watch Chronicle at 7:30.
Oh my God, I used to hate when that was on, and
We
now I'm
love
like, oh my
Chronicle.
God,
It's
like,
Chronicle.
I watch it all the time.
It's time to watch Chronicle.
We even
Yeah.
DVR it in case we're.
All right,
No,
so
seriously.
it was Robin Young, Marty Sender, Sarah Edwards, Barry Nolan,
I said Barry and Sarah. Thank you.
Candace Hasey, and Tom Bergeron.
Nice.
So you guys pulled a lot of the names out of there. Like
Yeah.
I know absolutely none of these
I
people.
don't
That's
even
because you grew
remember
up
it.
in the sticks.
New Hampshire.
I don't even remember.
Oh, so
Evening
you had
Magazine.
Fitz Witherby.
Fritz.
Fritz Witherby on Chronicle
Is he
at
on
7 o'clock on Channel
Is he
9.
a weatherman?
No,
No.
he would go visit places.
Oh,
He
New
was-
Hampshire Chronicle.
New Hampshire
Yeah.
Chronicle.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and I watch him and I go, I have no clue what he said.
Does he have a funny voice?
We're going to just go here and we're going to do this.
Really?
That's how he speaks.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
it was so
He's a cute little
monotone.
old guy, though.
So monotone. He tells a story and it's a fantastic story. And then you go, I have no clue what he said.
Even if you're paying
All right,
attention.
so a little
you
behind
know
the scenes
who it is.
knowledge. Fritz Weatherby's an asshole. He is a total douchebag. I don't know him personally, but I'm not going to get into details. But he had came into establishment that was something that was run by people in my former life.
You serious,
and
Clark?
did a Chronicle episode from our restaurant and was such a fucking prima donna. And like, if he wasn't on camera, he was just an asshole.
He looks so
Wow.
cute.
So it ruins it. It really does. When you meet these people in real life that you're like, oh, look at that sweet old man. No, he's the asshole old guy that you can't stand. So it's just kind of funny how that happens sometimes.
Yeah, that's how I feel about Rachel Ray.
See, I think she's awesome.
She's
We went to that
terrible
concert
person.
and her
Going
husband
away.
was
Her
the
husband's
lead
band
singer.
opened
Yeah.
for Extreme that year. Yeah. Yeah. She just sucks. I can't stand her.
All
I
right,
used
you
to
ready for your next song?
know her before she was famous.
You ready for your next song?
I'm ready for my
knew
song.
her before she
Yeah,
was
we can
famous?
we can talk about that after we play this next
Got it.
song.
Then I look at you, and the world's alright.
Lovely Day by Bill Withers.
Seriously, cut this shit.
That's my girl right there.
I'm not lying. He doesn't tell me these things.
No, I refuse
And
to
the people
because I
that know
try
me
to.
know that this is a true story.
No, because like I said, I've been listening to these stupid ass songs now for about a month, and I go, I can't believe people actually know these and listen to them.
Isn't that the song that's in the commercial when they come
Lovely
out and
Day.
they
And they're
roll
rolling down
themselves
the
in
hill.
the blanket
Yes,
and everything?
it
Yes.
is.
Yeah.
Paul
Oh,
Walker
is
loves
that?
song.
I didn't. Yeah, I love that commercial actually.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a song, but I thought it was a new song, and they're like, no, it's an old song. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Bill Withers.
Bill Withers.
Yep. He's no longer with us, but Bill Withers.
Most of the people from these songs I play are no longer with us.
Do you have another one, babe?
We do. This guy is also no longer with us.
Oh, boy.
All that I need is just one moment in your arms. I was chasing your affection. I was doing you no harm, and I was loving you.
Let the world-
You don't
It's
know.
Andy Gibb.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm saying, yeah, I don't know if it's Andy.
Andy Gibb what? I mean, he sings a lot of songs.
Oh, yeah. Which one is that?
All that I need is just one moment.
I love it when I get her half wrong at least.
Chasing your affection. I was doing you no harm, and I was loving
Loving you. Let the world-
Shadow dancing. You
honey.
get half credit.
Honey,
What?
don't do that. I was singing it in my
Hey,
head.
you don't have time. You don't have that.
have a
We're-
cutoff.
We're moving
no,
on.
This is Jeopardy.
This is my show. And I was singing it in my head.
See, I don't even have to finish it.
Yeah.
No. Okay. Wait a minute.
fine, babe.
You're the master.
Yeah.
Andy
All right.
Gibbs,
Andy Gibbs, shadow dancing.
Barry Gibbs,
Barry. his
Maurice
big brother,
Gibbs.
Morris. Yep. And Robin.
Robin. Okay.
Robin
that
and
was-
Morris were
we
twins.
We were talking about this the other day, and I didn't know
But one
who
of
the,
them wasn't in the Bee Gees.
Andy.
Andy was in the beat. So it was Maurice, Barry, and Robin.
Yes.
Okay.
Barry.
It was Robin. I didn't know who he was.
Yes. Robin
He's
and
the only one
Morris.
still alive, isn't he?
Barry's the only one that's still alive.
I thought Barry died 2 years ago.
Nope.
He has good hair.
I was obsessed with him when I was a kid.
Somebody please grab a mop.
Change.
Hose her down.
Oh, I do. That's why I like facial hair on men. It's all his fault. Barry Gibb. Yeah, he's the only one left. If you guys have HBO or HBO Max, like the app or whatever, watch How Can You Mend a Broken Heart? It's the Bee Gees documentary. It's fantastic.
I'm pretty sure I missed that one.
No, it's so good. It's perfect.
Talk more about Barry
On the
for
list.
us.
Stop it.
It's Barry.
All right, you want your last song, dear?
Sure.
Oh, I'm gonna get to the right bank here.
Showa.
Sorry.
You say one more job ought to get it. One
Lido Shuffle by Buzz Skaggs.
That's my girl.
One more from the road. Lido.
Drink that big black cow and get out of here.
The Big Black Cow.
Boz Skaggs.
Is that a song?
Yeah, drink, and I don't know if it's a name, but in it says, drink your big black cow. And
When
get
I
out of
hear BBC, that's not usually what comes up when I click that. Big black cow.
Oh, boy.
Is that
here.
chocolate,
No,
is that chocolate milk?
Yeah.
but on Boz Skaggs, one of his songs, he says, drink your big black cow and get out of here.
So let's discuss. What are you doing for Mother's Day, Mo? It's Mother's Day tomorrow.
We're gonna make Reubens for
Nice.
dinner. That's probably about all I know.
From a leftover corned beef that we have, and she's getting
I'm
Bloody
gonna
Marys
have
in the
a Bloody
morning
Mary tomorrow
Ooh.
morning.
Nice. That's excellent.
with her Sunday breakfast that she always gets
You make her breakfast on Sundays.
every Sunday.
Every Sunday, not just on Mother's Day. That's right.
That's very nice.
Yeah.
I did too. for 4 weeks.
Yeah, for like a month, every Sunday he made breakfast, and then it was like, shit, we didn't have anything to
And
make.
most
It was great, and
Sundays,
then
wakes
it
me
just
up when
didn't
it's ready.
happen 1 week
He
because
what?
we forgot,
Wakes
and
me
then we
up when
just
it's
never did
ready.
it again.
You let her sleep until it's ready.
Yeah,
You're the best.
I know.
He's like, I know.
I know.
But actually, I am going to have
All you ladies,
grill food tomorrow because
Don't
Mark
be
put
jealous.
his grill together that I bought him for his birthday.
you can make pizza on the grill.
We can do anything on the grill.
You can do eggs on the grill.
No, he went to J&B after he put the grill together to get me some Caribolo steak tips. J&B, Tewksbury, Mass. The most
Everybody
delicious
else in
steak
Tewksbury
tips.
went there too at the same
Probably.
time.
This
It
is
was-
going to be nice
packed.
this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy.
So actually
You can only do eggs on the grill if you have a special
the special plate
griddle.
I-
I haven't got all the special stuff yet. I just got the grill.
I had the griddle one time.
The griddle. That's what you.
I had
call
the
it.
griddle and I put it on it, but the griddle I had it didn't have a catch, and I was making bacon on it.
Oh, and it like caught the whole grill on fire.
It was just grease all over the griddle, and I went, "What do I do?" I had no place to put it. Flames are flying everywhere. I went, well.
I hope you like your bacon well done.
I just shut it off and said, "Hey, here's cereal."
Yeah, no. So Jason will be home early tomorrow because he's with his dad. So his dad said he'll drop him off early. And then, we'll just have grill food and
Oh, ask Mo.
Hang out.
Ask Mo. What's the difference between Mother's Day and Father's Day?
what's the difference between
Mother's Day
and Father's
is the
Day,
day that
Mo?
the father gets up, spends the time with the kids, and the mother gets to relax.
Yeah.
Father's Day, the father gets up, spends the day with the kids. Because it's Father's Day.
It's Father's Day. I like the way you think, Mo. Yeah, no, that's good. Father's Day.
You see why I am the way I am now, right?
That's okay. Hey, you guys have made it work a long time. That's good. It's a good thing. So, Tuck, how about you crack me one of those Bud Lights? Because I'm done with this, and if I drink another one of those, I'll never sleep tonight.
You never stop talking.
And I never stop talking anyway, regardless of the.
Oh, sorry about that.
You got
You're getting the machine wet.
Oh, I thought it'd be
what
nice.
she said.
I thought it'd be nice and make the sound cool.
Here, I would like 1, 2,
Thanks,
thanks.
man. Oh, yeah.
Oh, we're having drinks.
There you go. Ooh, I get to use a bar called O'Malley glass. Ooh, look at that, Liddy.
Sound effects.
How you doing over there, Baba Bodri?
I'm always doing great.
All right, good. I'm glad.
I am.
Thank you.
You
I-
are what?
See, I have my Diet Pepsi.
Yeah, Mark doesn't drink, which actually means that I don't drink that much because he doesn't. Whereas my ex-husband and I drank fairly regularly, which is nothing wrong with that either. It's just that I get a lot drunker a lot quicker now because I don't drink like I used to.
Excuse me.
I used to tell my grandmother, I don't drink anymore. She goes, yeah, you freeze it and eat it. Shut up. the nice Irish woman that she was.
Oh my God! It's because of my grandmother that I like sombreros. That was her drink. My grandmother Myrtle.
I thought maybe she was a Mexican.
Nope, nope. Myrtle Moriarty. She was as Irish as the day was long. She would have a sombrero.
10 in the morning.
No, it was. I don't even. I mean, it wasn't one of those things where I would realize what time it was. But she would have it in her glass, and to me, it just looked like chocolate milk, like light chocolate milk. I was probably 10 or 11, and I would say to her, "What are you drinking?" She's like, "Oh, that's my drink. It's my sombrero. I love them." I said, "It looks good." She's like, "You want to try it?" So she did. She let me have a sip.
Are you serious?
Totally serious. Oh my God! My mother is one of 7, and she
Wait
was
a
the
minute. I
second
have
oldest.
access to your. Since you didn't hit it, I have access to your sound effects over here.
Oh, do you?
You serious, Clark?
There we go.
So my mother was one of 7, so she was the second oldest. So she had her 2 youngest brothers when she got married were 8 and 11 or something like that, little. So I spent a lot of time at my grandparents' house growing up, and a lot of aunts. Well, my aunt was already out of the house because she's the third in line. Boy, my mother, my aunt, and then 4 more boys. So they would just always be around the house, whatever. And yeah, one time I can't remember which uncle it was, but he dared myself and my brother to take a drag off of a cigarette because everybody in my family, in my mother's family, smoked. Every one of them, my grandparents, all my aunts and uncles, except my mother. My mother never smoked. So she hated it, was like stupid, terrible, whatever. So I don't know. I was probably like 11 or 12, so which meant my brother was, maybe he was 11 or 12, so I was like 10. We're 2 years apart. And one of my uncles dared us to take a drag off of a cigarette just to see what we would do because they thought it was funny. And my mother at the time was laughing and probably thinking, oh, ha, 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 ha. Like, yeah, let's see them throw up. So my brother did it. And he was like, you know, whatever. So then I did it, and I started laughing. So the smoke came out of my nose, and I was like, I blew it out of my nose, and I didn't cough. And I know she's going to be mad at me when she hears this because she does listen, and she was like, meh, about the other story that I told about my mom when she chased me up the stairs. She backed me into the corner and was like, why didn't you cough? Why didn't you cough?
You liked
And
it.
you said, can I have another puff?
Well, no, you know, fast forward years, like, and this is the best thing about my mother too, because even though I think I'm fooling her, I'm really not. Years later, I started smoking cigarettes. Like, it was after I moved to California right after high school for a couple of years, and it was like I went to California. I had never gotten drunk. I had never done smoked cigarettes. I had never smoked pot. Like, I had never done anything. I was like not a goody two shoes, but that wasn't what my friends and I did in high school. So I get to California and I start drinking and smoking pot and smoking cigarettes and doing all that stuff, right? So my brother, when he got married for the first time in 1995, I had just turned 21, like the fall before it. So I was all excited. I was going to get to drink with my uncles at my brother's wedding. There's a picture of me standing there with a drink with like my uncles. And then later on, we were in the room, my sister and I, and it was a smoking room because, you know, 1995, they still had.
Right, yeah, you smoked everywhere.
So I was smoking a cigarette while I was watching TV. My sister was asleep, and my mother came through. Like, there was like a sitting area between the two suites after my brother's wedding, and my mother comes walking in to the room, and I'm laying like sitting up on my bed like smoking. So I went like this and like kind of like put the cigarette behind my head, thinking I was fooling her. And she's
Set
like,
the place on fire.
she's like, "Where's your dress from today?" And I said, "Okay." She's like, "All right, make sure you know it doesn't end up on a ball on the floor." And I was like, "Okay." And she goes, "And do me another favor, Chris." I said, "What, Ma?" She goes, "Don't burn the back of your hair with that cigarette." I was like, "Ah!" But it's fine, whatever.
Doesn't it make you wonder now, as an adult and a parent, if, you know, your parents are just that good at not caring? Because I thought I was a fucking genius when I was a kid. Like, oh my God, I pulled everything over on my parents. And now that I have kids and they're adults, and it's just like you look back through all those years and it's like, they're fucking stupid. I mean, I knew every time they were doing everything, every single time. And it's just like, now it's just like, looking back, I was like, I either was the greatest liar in the world or my parents just didn't give a fuck.
No, I think
They knew.
They knew. They just pretended.
They just
to want to
didn't.
deal
They're
with
just
it.
like everyone does it. I
If you
did
weren't
it as
doing
a
anything
kid.
really
You did it
bad,
as a
they
kid.
didn't really need to get involved.
Yeah.
Well, not get involved, but
Yeah. I'm
I'm sure there's going to be other stories that I tell that my mother's going to be like, "You asshole! I totally knew this."
That's awesome.
My dad knew everything. He knew everything. And one time we were sitting there talking, and my mother's there, and she goes, "No, you didn't." I go, "Yeah, I did." She goes, "No, you never did." I go, "I most certainly did do that." And she looked at my father. My father goes, "Yeah, I did that." She goes, "You knew?" And he goes, "Yeah, I'm not going to rat him out."
Yeah, like dads and sons are different than mothers and daughters, but yeah.
Yeah, she
It's
goes,
fine.
"See, I knew what he was doing. He was doing this and that." I'm like, "Yeah, I was doing this, man." She goes, "No, you weren't." I go, "Okay, I wasn't."
All right, fine.
Then
Oh,
that,
yeah.
and that was a couple years ago. I said to my mother, and she was mad. she was ready to
you
start
were
beating
married
me.
with kids when
I
you
was
told her
mad.
that story.
It was 2 years ago. It was 2 years ago, and she was mad at me.
She was like, "What?" Yeah.
You
it's
can't do
funny.
that. I said, "I can," and I did. I said,
Too late now. You didn't
Yeah.
catch me.
Yeah.
what are you going to do, ground me, Mom? What are you
Yeah.
going to make me go to my room?
Right.
I'll be happy.
Sure. But yeah, like all the things that like you hated as a kid, now you love as an adult, right?
I wish somebody would fucking send me to my room. I really would. Like, oh no, please don't send me there.
You need a nap. Okay. Now it's like great.
Nah, instead, the punishment would be go out and mow the lawn. Damn it.
Right?
That's why I got TJ. Go mow the lawn.
But in the same token, though, kids today want to do the exact opposite that we wanted to do, because all we wanted to do was be outside and all they want to do is be in their room.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you
So it's like
hated-
every bit of roles have reversed in life. It's super weird.
you hated being in your room. I was like, don't make me sit in that thing. Come on
yeah.
now.
Well, I had like a 13-inch black and white television. There was nothing going on in my room.
we
That
didn't have
commercial
that.
that's on TV that I absolutely love, with that girl is getting on the internet and the mom looks at her, is like, "Oh, you don't know how great you have it."
Oh, the kid with the braces.
Yeah, you know, no braces, all the internet you want. It's like, oh my God, that was my life. Like
Yeah.
that sound. And I didn't even get internet until I was in high school. We didn't even have a computer in school until we had one at Stevens High School. We had one in the library, and you had to sign up to get to use it. And that's all we
Yeah.
ever had.
We didn't have computers. I took typing in high school.
I took typing.
Typewriters.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, when you're a kid and you don't realize it, and you're looking up hot rod cars, don't put hot rods on the computer.
Wait, this is something else that you weren't a kid. You
I
were.
was in
a
college.
kid of your own.
I was in college and I put hot rods in, and all of a sudden,
No, we had TJ when you did that. You were at your parents' house and you were.
Oh,
Googling.
all right. Yeah, I put in hot rods, and all of a sudden, I go, "That's not what I wanted."
Oh, that's awesome.
Whoops.
Whoops! I'm going. Geez, this isn't a 32 Ford High Boy. That's what I was looking for.
All right, guys, we're getting about that time for last call here. You guys got some plugs you want to give out?
Yeah. You guys want to say anything?
Anything you want to plug? Anywhere you want to send anybody?
What do you think?
Kristen never shut me off at last call.
No, I'm not saying that. We're not going to continue.
Oh, the party will continue. The recording will end, but the party will continue.
Podcast is over, but we still have beers to drink.
No, I mean, I'm just saying. You
We have
never shut me
pizzas to order. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm starving.
But no, seriously though, I'm so glad you guys came. I'm so glad you guys said yes.
I'm happy to be here. This was a lot of fun.
This is fun. This is what we do.
Oh, we loved having you guys.
Yeah, people
I
can
was
come
happy
over.
to listen.
Yeah.
Real quick
Most
reminder,
sort of
it's www.tipkristen.com.
Yeah.
www.tipkristen.com.
Just a tip. Just a tip.
Just the tip.
Mo's pretty used to just listening to us just ramble on.
Yeah, it's just like another night.
It's just another night. It's like you guys, it's like we're at, 401
No.
Main Street.
Another Friday night. Just shut up, Tucker.
It's fine. All right. So, yes. So, a few things I would like to say. I appreciate you guys coming down, and I appreciated all the time we got to spend together on Friday nights. It was always a good time. I was always happy to see you guys. Oh,
Always
look
fun.
at you. It was always
Oh,
a good
see
time.
that?
Yeah. So basically, I hope everybody has a great Mother's Day tomorrow. All the moms out there, all the dads that do stuff that the moms can't do or don't do or aren't able to do. Because, even though it's Mother's Day, there are some dads out there that are mom and dad. Just like there are
here,
some
I'll
moms
take
that
this.
are moms and dads.
I'll use this as my opportunity, and if she doesn't see it, we'll expose you for not being a listener. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. Thank you very much for everything that you provided me. Happy Mother's Day, and if I don't get a response that you've seen this or heard this, I'll know you don't support your son in his endeavors.
Wow, honey. So, yes, I would love to say Happy Mother's Day to my mom, Ginny, Gigi. God knows that I've put her through it.
Oh, your mom's the best, though.
No, she is. She's a good egg. So happy Mother's Day. I hope the flowers got delivered today that they said were being delivered. If not, they better be there tomorrow, or there will be an angry email sent to proflowers.com come Monday morning. But yeah.
And don't really expect the flowers. She's just saying that.
Oh, no, legit. I realized that it was too late to send cards because they wouldn't get there in time. So I'm like, I'll just send her flowers. It's great. Gotta love it. So, yeah, so thank you all, guys. Have a great night. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
All right.
It was
All
fun.
right, guys.
Happy Mother's Day.
Cheers.
Cheers.